Jesus! What the hell was that? Did I imagine it? Good jump scare. Let's play. What do we play? Teeth of Glass, which is a horrible idea. Hello, welcome to Hula Plays Short in Your Games. Today I'm playing yet another probably amazing point and click game by BeyondBooleans. I always want to say Beyond Cool Beans. It's not that, unfortunately. We played the Anchorite on this channel before. I don't know why I say we. I played it and you watched, maybe. And we also, I also played the Tragic Loss of M. Slazak demo. Hopefully there will be a full game at some point. But today we're going to play Teeth of Glass. It begins with one cut. You play as Dr. Joshua Hagstrom as he finds himself trapped in an otherworldly fever dream. Just who is the mysterious patient? How can Dr. Hagstrom escape? And will he live to see his family again? There will be two endings. We'll see if I will play two endings. Starts with amazing music that is very... makes me uncomfortable. What's the info? Thank you for playing Teeth of Glass. This is not the end. No spoilers for we can look at that later. If I load, begin. Ooh. We can save. We've got an elderly male, very underweight, age unknown, gunshot wound to the chest. Oh. You need to click. It's point and click. Hula. Just, okay. Pulse. Unknown. What do you mean unknown? I couldn't find it, but he's breathing. That's impossible. It must just be a feint. Just get him hooked up to the monitor. We need to operate now. Dr. Hagstrom? Yes? Are you ready to operate? Yes. Preparing to make the first incision. No. No! Okay, let's bullet all. I don't know in which direction. I mean, I'm not a doctor. I'm far from it. I don't even watch doctor procedurals. Like, I don't watch... What is it, Grey's Anatomy? I don't watch it. So I don't even know where to... I needed to make the incision above the bullet hole. Okay. He's doing it automatically. Oh my god. Oh, it's not just a bullet. Where's his blood? I've never seen anything like it. How is he alive? Get that bullet out of him first, then, well, just get the bullet out. Disconcerting coils. My priority was the bullet over and above any other condition that was presented, at least for now. Glass shards. I scraped the tweezers along the glassy surface. How could such a thing exist? That's cool. That is an amazing concept. Cool beans, Booleans. The inky black blood splashed on my face. No! You have a mask on, do you? I mean, what kind of doctor wouldn't have a mask on? But still, gross. Gross. Like, even normal blood, that, you know, no doctor wants that because you can get stuff, you know, you can get infected and whatever. It felt both hot and cold and seemed to work its way past my eyes, across my face, into my nose and mouth. No, you wear a mask and probably goggles. Don't you with an Where are you operating? In a back alley? What is this? Who are you? Hagstrom, are you not a real doctor? And then I fell into darkness. So he has a mask. Look at him, also a little... Oh, that was just dirt. I thought he was very beardy. Dr. Claridge? Blake? What the hell? Where are you? I love this! Oh, I love this. Okay. Whiteboard. I had more important things to do than wipe it down. I was not asking you to wipe it down, Hagstrom. I was asking you to take a look at it. X-rays. There was no need to take them down. Again. Just take a look. Ah! Right click. Alright. Alright. Mea culpa. The x-rays of the previous patient. That case had been a lot more simple. Let's go back and see what we can find. The information on the patient. There was no name, no age, no known conditions. Where had the paramedics found him? Yeah, where indeed? He's gone. The table was stained with the inky black substance. I didn't want to wipe down that table until I knew what the substance was. Yep. I wasn't going to touch it again. It was probably highly toxic. It was a strange mixture of granules and oily liquid. Viscous, yet thin. It moved like liquid mercury. Alright. All of the surgical tools had disappeared, except for the scalpel and tweezers that I already had. Oop! Okay. It was wickedly sharp. The bullet had 3 teardrop-shaped indentations in the side. What could they be for? It's a silver bullet, by the way. Werewolf? Werewolf? I think there are remnants in horror history where silver not only works for werewolves but also for vampires. But I might be remembering wrongly here. Peracetic acid, used to sterilize and remove surface contaminants, highly corrosive. And tweezers, a delicate set of tweezers. Can I use this on the liquid? That's a funny idea. Why? I think it's an amazing idea. Only the smartest person in the world would have this idea. It was the anesthesia card. The old man's eyes had remained open despite its use. We'd had to go ahead and operate anyway. Oh, I know from like documentaries and reports that can create incredible PTSD for the patients if they wake up during surgery, stuff like that, because it's a highly fucked up situation. There was no need to use the anesthesia card. Well, you know, you never know. I'm not a doctor, you know. Supply cupboard. Do we want to... Oop! It was filled with surgical consumables and chemicals. I didn't have enough reason to go rifling through the cupboard. And chains. Highly corrosive. Acidic. The operating theater doors had been chained shut. But by who? And why? This is the only way out. How the hell did someone chain these doors shut? We have the acid. Bloody handprints appeared on the glass of the cupboard. It was a cheap Halloween trick, the kind that Dr. Blake liked to pull, but not at work. Blake? Whoever you are, this isn't funny. People are relying on us. This will cost you your job. That didn't sound as angry as he should sound. I'm sorry. I don't know. I was in a different headspace when I started the sentence, and then I realized, oh, he's actually really angry. The only answer was the incessant rain. Damn it. I looked at the cupboard. Perhaps I had to look inside and play his stupid game to get out of this. He would be gone by tomorrow if I had anything to do with it. Anything here? No, that's just, ew. Weird looking walls. So let's open this. There was something at the back of the shelf. I needed to get the bottles out of the way to get to it. White top. Green bottle. Oh, Jesus! What the hell was that? Did I imagine it? Good jump scare. That's the kind of jump scare I actually like, and I usually hate a lot of them. But this was... I appreciate it. Especially since it was a cool little goober. I love a cool little goober. Bottle with a key inside. What the heck? Oh, okay, we now have lots of liquids. A strange bottle. The label was written in Latin. Essentia Vitae. It was an old-style blue glass bottle. There was a clear liquid inside, which looked to be a little more than simply water. It was a bottle made of glazed clay. I took the cork out and saw it was filled with tiny black granules. So, well, basically... Can we recreate the blood? Sealed bottle with key. A key was suspended in a bubbling green liquid. The bottle sealed with wire. I managed to lever the wires off and get the key out, but the scalpel broke in the process. Aww, and now I have a broken... It was wickedly sharp. Old key. A simple iron key, still wet from being suspended inside the jar of unknown liquid. Let's see if it works with the chains. Ah! Oh, only one of them? No, that wasn't right. So I can't mix them? No, that wasn't right. So I need 2 more keys? Oh, okay. Oh, that's weird. Alright. It was my home, my study. Why was it here? Large, leather-bound book. To become reborn, you must first recognize your roots, the land that first held you. Secondly, you must bathe in the blue waters that quenched your thirst. So water... No. The land that first held you. Clay. Water. Lastly, you must allow the essence of life to flow. Blood be bound. A photograph. It was a photograph of me and Mary on our wedding day. But what had happened to our eyes? What indeed? Ooh, red teardrop gem. Don't mind if I do. A ruby was trapped beneath the glass. I could probably get it out by opening the frame. Well then do it. Do it! Do you want to use the surgical scalpel? No? Is it scalpel? Oh, I can't just do that. Oh. Pfft. Ha! There you go. Oh, okay. Mary? That looked like your wife? Okay. Who did you... Oh, who did you marry? Ha ha ha. Because she's married. Blood red gem. The gem from Mary's necklace. It shimmered like a tear. Anything else? Okay. I thought this is suspicious looking, but I guess not. Also, I love that this lamp just pops up everywhere. In a lot of movies and TV shows. Just forevermore. Oh hey! Oh hey hey hey! Seeping black liquid. There was more of the dark liquid seeping out from behind the cupboard. Where was it coming from? Do we want to move? I wasn't going to touch it with my bare hands, but let's move the cupboard. Ew! Moving the cupboard revealed a huge fleshy wound in the wall. I could hear crying from within. Cavernous hole. Black liquid oozed from the tear in the wall. I felt sick. You're not touching the liquid, but you're walking through the whole cavernous hole full of liquid? Okay. Is that Mary? What did we do to Mary? It's a psychological horror game, so we did do something, you know? I hope that's not intestines. That would be gross. Fleshy webbing. Oh, big spooder. The web was covering something. I wondered what creature had made it. Well, I guess I know, but let's, you know, let it be a surprise for Hagstrom. We can't? Oh. This? No? There was no way I was tearing that thick organic mess by hand. I needed to think of something else. Well, I have the surgical scalpel. Scalpel. Oh man, you need to... It's not working. It was wickedly sharp. That was a funny idea. It's not a funny idea. That's the best idea. Huh. Okay, the acid. Oh, it's a teddy bear. With probably the second ruby. It looks like a gem. Yeah. It was my daughter Freya's toy bear, Monty. Freya is, I think in the Nordic mythology, Freya is someone. But I was more into Greek mythology, so I'm not that, you know, I'm not as firm. Well, I used to be firm in Greek mythology. Those days are gone. But I know more about it than about the Nordics, because they're a little bit confusing. So Freya, I don't know who that exactly was, but she was important. The eyes had long ago been lost, but there was something else there now. A red gem lodged in the eye socket. I made my way back out of the hole as quickly as I could. So the spooter. Oh, that spooter is gone. Okay. So Monty, no, that wasn't right. Well, Tweezers and Monty. I was able to carefully remove the jewel without damaging the toy. Freya wouldn't have forgiven me if I had hurt Monty. Oh, that's kind of nice. Delicate. That's blood red, and that's delicate. The gem I had carefully removed from Freya's toy. It was very delicate. Oh, the toy is gone. What's that music? Why is it backwards? What's going on? Oh, hey. I had more important things to do. Yeah, but look at this. Lost. I could sympathize. God, I don't like Hextrom. He's not. Ugh. Yeah, you see it, right? Oh, ooh. Is that your wife? No, I wasn't going near him. Well, apparently you do. You're going near him. The shape was now unmistakably human. What the hell was he? Oh, look, there's an eye in the... Hi! Oh! I had... Yeah, but... Well, do you see it? The marionette? The marionette was almost life-size and made of carved wood. I couldn't place the style. Maybe it was Middle Eastern? She's pretty. Wooden bowl. I can't do anything with it. The marionette's eyes stared unblinkingly. Oh, let's give you a beautiful... I didn't think I should give that away. Okay, well... Suit yourself, I guess. Oh, look, there's one... What do I do with the bowl? Ah! I think I did it wrong. We start with the land. Then with the blue. Then with the essence vitae, the liquid took on the appearance of blood. And strange to tell among that earthen lot. Oh, that's her saying that. Okay. And strange. No. I was going straight into the goofy voice. I'm sorry. And strange to tell among that earthen lot. I'm not even going to try. I'm too tired for that. Some could articulate while others not. And suddenly one more impatient cried, "Who is the potter, pray, and who is the pot?" What? No, I don't have the capacity to know what that was supposed to mean. A small iron key appeared in the bowl as the blood seeped away. Oh, that's nice. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Miss Marionette. Bye! So, second, I didn't want to look through the hole. Okay. There you go. It was the iron key that I was given by the curious Marionette. There we go. Pling! So do we wanna... Good evening, good morning, whatever the time is. It means very little to me. Do you want ruby red eyes, my man? Before we begin, can I check your name? What? Joshua Hagstrom, yes? Dr. Joshua Hagstrom? Yes? Excellent. Always good to start by knowing who you're talking to. I suggest you ask some questions, young man. I suppose this must be quite shocking. Maybe I would have reacted the same once upon a time. I'm a bit long in the tooth now. It's not that funny. I mean, well, because he's probably so very dead. Did he just smile? Aw, cheeky bastard. Anyway, ask your questions. We must draw this to a conclusion. Who are you? What are you? Your skin, your body. How are you alive? What is this place? Yeah, I wouldn't ask this because, look, under normal circumstances I would, but he's not in a real place. He could be dreaming, could be in another world, cosmic horror, whatever, you know, so it's a weird question when we've seen a talking marionette, he didn't see the big spooter, but I saw it, you know, so what is this place? Maybe we can ask all of them. What the fuck is going on? Am I dead? Who's the man on the table? Okay. Who are you? What are you? I'm sure I did once have a name, but I must have forgotten it long ago. I don't need a name, to be honest. All I am is my role. Your role? As what? Scribe, maybe? Historian? Some days I feel like little more than a glorified dictaphone. Ha! That smile is amazing. What are you recording? Everything that I see, a story that I'm privileged to be witnessing. Yes, call me the witness. That'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. What kind of story? The best kind, adventure, love, loss, struggle, triumph, a masterpiece. Your skin, your body, how are you alive? I don't know that I am. I exist. That is enough. All I need are my senses to observe, my mind to understand, and my hand to wield the pen. All else is just matter, free to be lost. What is this place? I suppose the best way to describe it is as a holding cell. No, sorry, I should rephrase that. Maybe an airlock? What? I know, probably a poor analogy. Maybe limbo, purgatory, but I should say not in a religious sense. From what I have seen, there's no God. Not in the popular sense anyway. There's power, and a certain. Apologies, I'm rambling. What the fuck is going on? Am I dead? No, not at all. Well, not yet. Even so, life is temporary anyway, my friend. From the point of view of eternity, you may as well be dead. What's that supposed to mean? Stop speaking in fucking riddles. Oh, come on, Hagstrom. You're like a study doctor. You should, you know. Well, that is a fair point. I do rather like the sound of my own voice. I rarely get to use it nowadays. The music is very loud. I might have turned up my volume a little bit too much. Who is the man on the table? Oh, he would have what remains of my guts for quarters if I were to say his name. Needless to say, he is the reason that I'm here, and the reason you are here. He's watching you. Quite the privilege. What is he? Is he a demon? I don't think so. Aha! No, not at all. He is a man, just like you. Well, maybe not exactly like you. There's no one quite like him. Can you help me get out of here? Yes, of course. The destination, though, that is what you need to decide. What do you mean? I will lay it out for you, good doctor. You have always been a conscientious man? Diligent in all matters of work, have you not? I have. I don't know. I don't know Hagstrom's past. He might as well be a serial murderer. Following in the footsteps of your father, your brothers, you were the youngest to achieve your doctorate. How do you know this? Well, that you can easily look up on LinkedIn, right? You chose those nights away from your wife, from your daughter, to follow your dream. I did choose. It is always a choice. I am not trying to shame you, Doctor. You seek knowledge, you want to better yourself. And by your actions today, you have given yourself the opportunity to see things, places, events that you would never have the chance of otherwise. You can join us, see the unseen rise up against the etheric bonds that shackle humanity, and break them. Or you can return to your family, to your profession, become a ripple in the ocean of time, lost in a heartbeat. And this is not without meaning, my friend. For every moment of the cosmic that you witness with us, you will miss a moment just as vital for your soul with your wife, your daughter. I had a family once too. I was a grandfather. I suggest you take some time to decide. Come back to me when you are certain of your answer. I will be waiting. Let's save. So unimaginative. Okay, so I guess we get to choose. Let's go to the witness. So you ready? What is your decision? Knowledge or love? First I want to see knowledge. I'm always for like the bad ending first, because in a horror movie, game, novel, that's the cool stuff. Knowledge. The curious twisted man nodded, his mouth firm. Is it like a Hellraiser scenario where knowledge is like endless pain? Now you know pain. So be it. I took the key. It weighed heavily in my hand. Alrighty. The key given to me by the witness. I was disconcertingly heavy. Oh. There you go. As the last chains fell away, I flung the doors open. Nothing could have prepared me for the sigh that lay beyond. Disneyland! No, probably not. Well, maybe it is. Oh, but I love this. It actually does look a little bit like and I think in the sequel they show the Hellraiser world a little bit, and it's not far away from this. The city of pillars, Dr. Hagstrom, my home, and one day I will return. Is this like a superhero origin story? This is not the end. Okay, yeah, let's go. Allow to restore. Okay, first, before I make my other decision, let's go to see if something happened again. Can you stop it? I think there's an automatic thing where he says it no matter what you do. Just obsessed with it. Okay. Oh, I don't have any items anymore. So what was the... Didn't I have like this big bottle of stuff? What was that about? Maybe it's also in the way when you click. Okay, so let's go for love. Which I think I would choose that my family, you know, and friends. Like, I like knowledge, but maybe not that. Especially if I would have like a wife and a daughter, I would probably go with them, you know, unless I really hated them. Okay. A love. The curious twisted man gave a sigh, a smile moving fleetingly over his withered features. So be it. I took the red gem. It was warm in my hand. Can I eat it? No. The gem given to me by the witness. It felt warm in my hand. Oh, I still have so much stuff. So what do I do with it? I pressed the jewel into place. Alright. Alright. The bullet had one red gem in its place, leaving space for two more. Press the second jewel into place. Completed silver bullet. Oh, ho, ho, ho. The symbol on the bullet was glowing. I felt nausea rise in my gut as I stared at it, the blood pounding in my ears. And then, as the bile rose in my throat... A shame. I had hoped that, but then... Hope means little, and you have earned the right to choose. You saved me, and I will respect your decision. You remain here, but know this. In your silent evenings, in your choked back confessions, as the shadows of doubt dig their way into your soul. Oh, as the shadows of doubt dig their way into your soul. Hagstrom, can you hear me? He's coming around. Contact his wife. Her name's Mary. The contact details are in his file. His teeth. Hagstrom, we're going to do some tests. You just passed out. Have you been drinking enough? Will he be okay? I think so. What happened to him? He was operating on... Is there a patient on the way? I don't think so. The table is prepped, but there's no one. I remember his teeth. I think we all need a rest. His teeth! His teeth! Glass teeth! I will be waiting. So it's cosmic horror. That's nice. You know, like the psychological horror was a red herring, I guess. Obsession, the tragic... Yeah, we played the tragic loss of M. Slazak. I haven't played Obsession or Carnival, but will do. They're on my wish list, by the way. BeyondBooleans, I still don't know if I pronounce it correctly, has this way of having really cool stories, very really very much Ray Bradbury, Twilight Zone style, and it's just so fun. It's just so fun. It's always intriguing. It's always fun. And what I really like, I never know where it's going, which that's something that's always fun. Like, it can even be something, a ridiculous ending, you know, and I still enjoy it if I didn't know where it went throughout, but had the feeling of I want to know what's coming next. And yeah, I love this. I also, so one thing, I do have a question, because it feels a bit like an open-ended ending, nearly as like an intro to something bigger, because it's like so he ends up in a cosmic horror type world, right, for knowledge. And it really reminded me of Hellraiser, because in the sequel or the third movie, so before they went really shitty, there is a glimpse. It's definitely not the first one, because there you don't really see their world at all. They're just invading our world and being nasty little freaks. And in the second, I think in the second, there's one scene on the third movie where you see their world, and it looks very vast, you know. It's just, it's like, at least one scene is very vast and empty, you know, and just these weird structures, and it reminded me a little bit of that. But then with the planet and I Will Be Back, that reminded me of like a superhero or supervillain origin story, where he looked at Sweat Planet, where this creature came from, which it might as well be. So, but I like this whole concept, because I enjoy if an ending is not really here. Okay, let me explain what happened. You know, it's cool if it's an open ending, if I feel like the author kind of knows what they want to say with it. Even if I don't know, they know. And with BeyondBooleans, I always have the feeling I'm in good hands. Like, that's a writer, you know, that's someone who writes cool stories and then brings them to life in these games. So I feel safe with these kind of stories, and I feel like this is a cool ending. And I also like the other one, because it's still a haunting ending, right? Because very often you would have this as a happy ending. He sees his wife and everything's fine, but he's obviously so haunted by the experience that he will look back at this, just like the witness foretold, for the rest of his life, and be just a little bit... So yeah, really enjoyed this. How did you like it? What would you choose? I mean, what would you choose if you didn't know the consequences? Because being lost in a foreign world, I mean, maybe you would choose that because knowledge. Some people are really into, oh man, I'm too... snoop. Like, I want to snoop, I want to find out what's going on, you know, so they might choose knowledge. But if you didn't know what follows, what would you choose, love or knowledge? I mean, I might be a sappy little emotional goblin, but I feel like love would forever be my straightforward answer, because just leaving the people I love behind, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's this thing. It's the same, actually, funnily enough. People who go to space, you know, because it's such a dangerous place. And even people who dive into the sea, you know, for missions, excursion missions, not the millionaires that do stupid stuff or billionaires, but rather actual scientists. In a way, they always have to answer this question, because it's so risky. If one thing goes wrong, you know, their lives are literally at risk. And so, I mean, on that account, it's a more difficult question. You know, if you still had the chance to maybe come back and see your family, but there's a high risk that you can't come back, That's another way. But in this game, in this story, obviously, it probably was a no return policy attached. So yeah, what would you choose? Also, if you're new to this channel, I play a lot of video horror games and I talk a lot. And if you like that, feel free to subscribe. And I promise you, if I'm the man, the goopy man with the glass teeth. First of all, I wouldn't have glass teeth. That's so impractical. No. Just no. You know, that's just it. No. But also, I don't think I would do the whole just charade of it all, you know. I would probably just, I wouldn't have the whole, oh, he's hurt, you know, let's operate on him. Maybe that was the test, and maybe if I had to do the test, yes, I would do it. But then I would immediately be like, you know what? We can skip all those puzzles and just the weird spider hole and the 3 locks, you know, with the chains and everything. Here's the deal. Knowledge or love. And then you get to choose, you know, and you can skip a couple of not annoying puzzles. I enjoyed them. But of course, in that situation, Hogstrom probably didn't enjoy them. Like, I enjoyed it. Hogstrom, I'm quite sure, did not enjoy it. So if I were in the place of the goopy guy, I would skip the puzzles and just tell Hogstrom what's what, and then he had to decide. So subscribe. Anyways, I hope you had a good time. I hope you have a beautiful day. See you next time. Bye! Amy! Amy! This is my self-recorded outro song so I don't get hit with copyright claims. If you subscribe to a lot of fun tutorials, reviews, and let's plays.